Let's go, let's grow, let's get it.
So let's talk about a dream versus a vision, right? A dream versus a vision. So I believe it was Kawanza Kunjufu who stated that if you don't do something every day to get closer to your dream, then you're just dreaming. Let me say that again. If you don't do something every day to get closer to your dream, then you're just dreaming. So a dream is also something that doesn't become a reality if left by itself, if left alone. And dreams and visions, even though we're saying a dream versus a vision, I'm not necessarily saying that either one of those things are bad. I just believe that one of them does get you closer to the destination that you're actually trying to get to. So when we talk about a dream versus a vision, a dream, I believe, is something that you're thinking of. A dream is an idea. A dream is maybe something that you haven't made any progress towards, but you can see this thing. And I do believe that, I believe the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, I believe that the statement that was said in that book, I believe in this statement that first you see it in your mind and then you see it in the pocket. Then you see it in the purse, or then you see it in your hand. He was talking about money specifically. So it starts off as a dream. I believe that dreams are very important. I believe that dreams are a great beginning stage. I believe that the dream is is usually where a lot of great things start. A lot of them start off as a dream. A lot of things that have been done in this world, a lot of things that have been done that were never done before, started off as a dream. Martin Luther King talked about a dream that I believe a lot of us are living in, that dream that he had, and he talked about this dream that actually became a reality. So the importance of a dream is that in order to accomplish something, you have to dream, and you have to dream big, especially if you want to accomplish something that's never been done before. It is very important to be able to dream about this thing, because a lot of times the first time you see something is in the dream because you have no point of reference. So if you had a point of reference and you see something actually done, it makes it easier to be able to actually do that. The 4 minute mile, if you ever heard of the 4 minute mile, that means somebody who can run a mile within 4 minutes. They thought it was impossible to actually do this. And they used to tie men to horses to try to get them to run the 4 minute mile, to run a mile in 4 minutes or less. They actually thought that your lungs would explode if you actually ran a mile within 4 minutes or less. You thought your lungs would explode. So let alone that if I got on the track and I'm about to try to do this thing that's never been done, I'm going to actually say to myself, besides the fact that it's never been done, my lungs might explode. That alone might keep me, not might, that alone would have kept me from trying to actually do this thing. So Benjamin Bannister, he was the first person to run a mile in 4 minutes. So it was actually now possible. Before it became possible, it was a dream. For Benjamin Bannister and everybody else who tried this thing before, they had to dream about it. This is really good. They had to dream about it because they had no point of reference for it. And if you have no point of reference for something, how are you going to actually go towards this thing if you've never seen it done, you've never heard of it being done, and there's no history of it being done anywhere? I mean, everything in reality is going to tell you that it can't be done. Everything in reality is going to tell you that it's impossible. But your dream will actually be able to give you the evidence and to show you this thing before it actually becomes a reality. After Benjamin Bannister ran the 4 minute mile, I believe it was that same month, about five more people did it. After he ran the 4 minute mile, that same year, 30 or something people did it. Today, you have high school students who can run a mile in 4 minutes or less. Why are they able to do that? For the most part, because somebody did it before them. And when they got on the track, for one, they said to themselves, my lungs are not going to explode. Two, when they got on the track, They said to themselves, somebody else did this. So the importance of a dream is for you to be able to do something when you have no point of reference for that thing, or you've never seen it done. Let's say that it's been done before, but you have never seen it done. Maybe nobody who looks like you has ever done that thing. Nobody from your neighborhood, nobody from your family. It's important to dream about it because your dream can one day become a reality, and your dream can become the blueprint for you to be able to start to put together the vision. So, dream versus the vision. I do believe a dream is important because the dream can give you the blueprint or can give you something to look at or look towards when you can't see anything in the natural. A vision, on the other hand, I believe is something that you actually begin to write down. It's something that you actually begin to write out. It's something that you actually put pen to paper or you actually put notes in the computer. You start to put the vision down so that you can actually see the vision, so that you can accomplish the things that you're actually writing down, and you can accomplish the things that you're actually going towards. There's a scripture passage that says, write the vision and make it plain so him who reads it can take it and run towards it. So now when the vision is written down, somebody else can read the vision. See, somebody else might not be able to read your dream. When you start to tell about your dream, they can hear about your dream. But when you write the dream down, you actually give the dream instructions so that the dreamer and those other people who've heard the dream have instructions to be able to carry out the dream. So the dream versus the reality, the dream is something that's being done in a space where it's never been done before. The vision is this thing actually becoming a reality. Per the example that I gave with Benjamin Bannister became the vision. So he had the dream and others had the dream before that because it's never been done. He became the vision, so people now were able to look at, point at, have a point of reference and say, it's been done before. Let me run towards and go after and do and complete the vision that I already see. So it's important to dream because you may never seen this thing before. It's also important to become a vision or to write a vision so that you can give other people a point of reference to be able to look at this thing and actually carry this thing out. I believe that the vision is actually the dream put on paper. And I also believe that both of them are important and both of them have their place in stages. The dream is a stage that sometimes has to be dreamed up first before it becomes a vision and becomes a reality. A vision is something that you write down, so now you can actually have steps to get towards this thing. But a lot of times, a vision needs a dream before it actually becomes a vision. So you look at these both of these things, you see why they are both important. You also see the impact that they can have on different people at different times and different stages. And when somebody is starting something out, a dream is very important. When somebody is actually carrying something out, the vision is very important. I do believe that you need both of them, but I also think that you need both of them in different stages to complete something that needs completion.